it going, everyone? Welcome back to the tool and toy review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Irwin's 24-piece SAE Tap and Die set. I got this at Lowe's for $85, but I know a lot of people don't want to go out right now because of the virus. So below in the description there's also a link to Amazon where you can find this same Tap and Die set for a little less than $74. So check that out. Today we're going to be doing more of a torture test. So I've got this piece of steel here. I marked start and I marked finish. And I'm going to drill and tap as many holes on here as we can. And I'm just going to see how well the tap actually holds up to this. So before we get started with the torture test, I do kind of want to go through the box and show you guys what's inside of it. Let's open it up. I guess that's one benefit. So a lot of this stuff you can buy individually, but it is kind of nice to get the actual storage container to go with it. Just keep it all kind of neat and organized. Some people don't know what this is, but this is actually like a corrosion resistant paper. So if you do buy this, keep this with it, even if you don't keep the padded foam to go with it. Looks like you got most of your coarse threads over here and then your fine threads over here, so they're separated. So it looks like it starts at a 1/4 inch and then goes all the way up to a 1/2 inch. And you got your tap wrench and your wrench for your dies here. There are corresponding dies with each tap. So that's kind of nice. We will be using the 5/16 tap for our experiment here, so nothing left but to get started. That made an absolute mess, but I'm going to get this thing cleaned up and we'll get started tapping it, see if it holds up. We're going to get our wrench out and our 5/16 this coarse thread. That's the bolt I have here. So one thing I've noticed with looking at other reviews, I've seen that Irwin actually they have better upgraded handles that you can get, make it a little bit more ergonomic when you're doing this. So that works pretty well. I'm curious to see if this actually holds up, or am I continuously having to adjust and re-tighten this. So here's the start line. I just broke that with the clamp. That just happened. I just broke that with the clamp. I cannot believe that. The clamp slipped off, but was kind of stuck. So I started to pull it up, and it hit the handle and broke it. Now I guess I have to go buy a new one. What a bummer. Alright guys, so I ran to the store and got our replacement and some food in my belly. I'm not as frustrated that happened anymore. I've also got the piece strapped down a little bit better. I didn't use clamps. So hopefully that holds more. Let's open this up and take a look at it. You'll notice something a little different about this one. If I can pop it open. One good thing is if you do buy them individually, they do come with the drill bit. That's the right size for it, so that's kind of nice. You don't get that with most kits that I've seen. You don't get that. So if you take a look at another one that's not broken, you'll notice that the ends are a little different. So the ones that I just bought, they're self-aligning taps. These are not. And I noticed when I was doing it before with the 3 that I got here, that it was a little hard to get started. But once you got started, it's pretty easy. So hopefully this will do us a little bit better. The one that we broke, for these to be as strong as they are to manipulate steel and add threads into another piece of metal, they need to be quite hard. And I'm no metallurgist, but I believe the harder metals get, the more brittle they become. So let's go with this one. They're made of the same material. I think the only difference is that this is a self-aligning screw, or self-aligning tap, excuse me. So we should move through this a little bit faster. But let's get back into it with this one. Alright, so I figured we'd do the last one together. Maybe a few things that I've learned throughout my experience here. Even if you have the self-aligning ones or not, you want to make sure that you're keeping even pressure on it on both sides. So you don't want to put more pressure on this side than this side at any time. or really make it hard on yourself. And as you get going, kind of bring it back a little bit just to dump out some of that extra metal that's clogging you up. But kind of take it nice and slow. You don't want to do too many jerky, twisty motions, or I feel like it'll end up breaking like the last one. If you're going to do this many, get the ones with the better handles. This does not feel good. Dump some of that out. Whenever you feel it kind of tightening up too much. Whenever you think you're all the way through, go past that. So that way all that junk gets out of there and you're sure that you got the same threads all the way through. And just like that, we're done. So before we test out our bolt here, I want to go ahead and take a look at the threads inside of it. It's kind of hard to see with the steel blue layout stuff, but that's the very first hole we did. And you can definitely see the threads in there. The blue doesn't actually help any, and there's one that we broke. So anything over here, so this one right here, we did with the new one. There we go, I brought some light over. Those are pretty nice, I mean, all the way at the end there, those are really nice looking threads. Nice and smooth. Let's try one towards the end here. Let's try the very last one. So we just do the first one and the last one. I'll give you an accurate enough of a test. Just as smooth as the first one, even though they were two different taps. Same brand, same manufacturer, same size, all that. Same thing. Just one was self-centering. Alright, so it's kind of the final verdict here. That was pretty awesome. that was painful. That's the final verdict. Do I think that you should buy a kit versus buying the individual ones that come with the drill bit? I do think you should buy the kit first. That way, if like me, if something breaks, you can just go and get another one and replace it. And now you have somewhere nice, neat, and clean to store all of your taps and dies. The drill bits, most common drill bits, you can find conversions online to get them to match whatever tap you're looking for. So this is a pretty easy workaround on that scale. So it's back in my drill bit box. So I'll leave a link, like I said before, on Amazon for this tap and die set. I'll also leave a couple more Amazon links for the individual ones if you do want to go that route. So that'll about wrap it up for this video. Thank you for watching. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment if there's something you want to see or if there's something you saw that maybe I should have done differently in this video. I'm always open to suggestions and I'm here to learn. Thank you for watching.